What is going on, everybody? It's your boy SoFly Trades here, back with another video. And in this video, I will be going over what some things I'll be looking for to trade this week on SPY and Apple, and some things that we have going on this economic calendar for the next week. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So last week, as everyone can see, it was really choppy last week. Like, we really had no true movement um during the trading week, and that's kind of understandable since it's Q4, and also, it's Thanksgiving week. Around the holidays and things of that nature, the stock market just gets really weird as far as price action, but the stock market does also go through cycles. So we also need to realize that, and realize when our strategies are more in play and when they aren't more in play. So you know, I just suggest that everyone, before you start taking trades, you kind of go through the motions of the stock market, because each time of the year for the stock market is different. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. They all have a little bit of different behaviors, and strategies work different in different quarters, just being honest. Um, some people have strategies that work in every quarter. Some people's work better in different quarters than others. That's just how it is. That's just the nature of the game. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna bring up this economic calendar here for you guys this next week.
An award-winning trading app that is as easy to set up as your favorite.
Don't know what that was about. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. Alrighty, on Monday we have new home sales. Tuesday, see what we have that's important. We have a couple Fed speakers on Tuesday, and also the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index. Have GDP coming out on the 29th, Wednesday. A couple Fed speakers. Initial jobless claims. Oh, that's going to be a real nice one. The market is really going to move this week. Core PCE, home sales, New York Fed, year-over-year PCE. We have the Chicago Fed speaking. Yeah, we have a bunch of Fed speaking this next week. Yeah, so we will see something will happen. We will see that. That's a fact. But let's go ahead and break these charts down here. Let's look at this weekly on SPY. Let's make this a little bit blank here. I want to see, what price action actually did. Let's remove this drawing. Let's remove this drawing. Let's remove all of this. Let's move myself here so I can just get a good look at volume. So it looks as if volume is falling off. Candlesticks are getting smaller, but I'm not seeing any big wicks to the upside on the weekly. But it does look like our MACD is converging now. I don't really use the MACD to trade, but I use it as like a confluence. Like, if we're at a key area, say for instance, we're almost at these highs right here, and the MACD is converging, that's telling me something is going to happen in this area. We might either reject here, or we might break through with some volume and some strength. But let's break this down to the daily time frame, because the weekly isn't giving me, everything that I like. And this is the daily time frame here. Oh yeah, volume is getting super small. Candlesticks are there's really been no movement. No movement. It's a little stagnant to the upside. but there's no true movement. Let's break this down to the hourly. Let's go to my levels now and break this down to the hourly, because my daily is telling me buyers are kind of slowing down here. The weekly with this converging MACD is telling me we might have some kind of reaction at this area that we're in. Let's break this down to this 4 hour. And let's bring my levels up that I used to trade. Alrighty, so right now it looks like we were only able to push up, basically wick past 456, and we reclaimed it. Sellers were not having it at all. So what I'll be looking for on SPY this next coming week, honestly, I'll be looking for puts. I think at 454, given, volume, because I need to know that sellers are really here in order for me to take these shorts, because as everyone know that has been trading these past couple of weeks, we've been having a lot of buying volume, and trying to go against that has been getting a lot of people smacked. I've even lost money trying to go against some of that buying volume a little bit, because it's like you think the market is gonna sell off a little bit and it just stagnates. It'll just stagnate. So I'd really need to be careful about that. Let's break this down to the hourly. And honestly, what I could see happening, because it's been faking out a lot, honestly, I could see some weird price action happening, basically like by, before pre-market open, we break above this 454 come tomorrow morning. Or if you're watching this on Monday, come today, and, we retest prior day close and reject it, and, just go back down to 454 and stay in this area. I could definitely see that happening tomorrow. Definitely, because that's how price action has been. It's been very tricky lately. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been very tricky. It hasn't been following normal procedures. And that's what I was saying. This fourth quarter is a little bit different, especially during the holidays. So you just really need to be careful. I really want to make sure volume is on my side and with that, whatever direction I'm going in. And since we're still in this uptrend on this weekly time frame, technically I still want to look for calls. I don't want to go against that bigger trend. But if I do see volume coming in on this intraday perspective with sellers, and volumes coming in as far as sellers are concerned, then I will look to take shorts. So honestly, my initial areas to short will be this prior day close or this 454. Obviously, I will be extremely cautious in these areas. I might have more confidence in this 454 area because prior day close price is always very significant, and we could just be doing this same weird price action where we just stay in the middle of this area. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt it. But if we do break down, say for instance, we break down, I'll be looking for calls down here at this 452 area, simply because we've had some support down here. So I'll be looking for calls down here at that 452. If we break below that, I'll be looking for a retest on my 5-minute time frame with a confirmation that sellers are here to take it short. So I only have 3 areas that I look to do anything at: prior day close, 454, or 452. 452 only if we reach that area, but it might be more of prior day close and 454. Honestly, I could look for a call option. If buyers do reclaim this level, I will be looking for a slight stab at calls. I'm going light this week. I'll only be trading 1 contract simply because I'm just trying to focus more on my execution again. Simply because last week was crazy. Last week was wild. And I just decided not to trade the rest of last week. So I just want to take it slow. But that's basically what I'll be looking for on SPY. We really need to be careful this week. I'm just being honest with you guys. We really need to be careful because it's been tricky. The market has been very tricky. Let's see what that 30-minute looked like. It's not much on the 30-minute. Let's go to Apple. Let's move myself back in the middle and go to Apple. But yeah, that's basically what I'll be looking for on SPY. Just be careful that if we do break above, we probably will reject this prior day close. Just being honest, since we've been stuck in this area. But let's go to Apple. What am I looking for on Apple? So let's go to the weekly. Ooh, and Apple is a very key indicator for the market. That last week, we got a nice rejection candle. Yeah, that's telling me sellers are in this area at these highs of Apple. But volume did kind of fall off here, but it's still a green candle, but it's more or less sellers in this area. But I would like for this volume to be a little bit higher, to tell me that sellers really want to push that price down. But let's break this down to this daily time frame. Let me make this blank. I'm not sure, I don't want you guys to be like, I can't see. So let's make this blank. I want you guys to see this candlestick. Look at this candlestick, everyone. This candlestick right here is telling me sellers. This could be a reversal sign, honestly. This could be a reversal candlestick sign. So we really need to be careful. We might see some downside in the market. Yep, on the daily time frame. Yep, we had that rejection candle, and now we have some sellers. Obviously, it's not as big as I'd like it to be, but this next price action, this next coming week, will be key. We had Thanksgiving last week, so obviously the candlesticks won't be that big simply because a lot of people weren't trading and the market didn't really move anywhere. If anyone was looking at the market last week, we all can agree on that. The market didn't do jack squat, really. And if you were able to make some money, hey, I applaud you, because that was a difficult week, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if you were able to make some money, really good job. Okay, so basically what I'll be looking for on Apple is maybe some rejects here at this 190. Yeah, I'd like price to come down more, honestly, retest it simply because it'll give me more confidence on Apple to take the shorts, simply because we have prior day close right here. And as I just told you guys, prior day close is a very important price, where the price closed at the previous trading day before. It's called prior day close. If you guys want to know how to get this indicator on here, let me know, because it's also basically a area where you could take a trade from, because it's a significant area. So I'd very like to take shorts here at this area. What else do I see here? Let's break this down to the hourly. Yeah, we might have a level in between here. Okay, this is what I'm seeing right now, you guys. See, this is how I see levels. It comes naturally, I'm seeing this minor little support. I'm sorry, demand zone, I should say. So honestly, I'll be looking for those rejects at that 190. Try to take it to these 189. Initially, I don't want to get greedy simply because Apple usually moves about $1.50, $2, $2.50 on a good day, $3 on a very good day, $3. $3 and up, I should say, on a very good day. But on average, Apple moves, I'd say about $1.50, $2 in either direction. So it's very, very liquid for intraday trades. But yeah, that's basically what I'll be looking for there at that 190 area, shorting that. Since prior day closes here at my area too, just making sure sellers are with me. Um, you know, in volume. But yeah, this will be key for me here. And honestly, I'd like a break below this demand zone with a lot of volume because that'll give me more confidence. If we were to come down in this area and break below with a lot of volume, it'll give me more confidence if I'm still in my trade to hold it. Even though what I'd probably do is honestly cut the position simply because we do have a demand zone right here. Cut my position, take my profits if we break below, just to play it safe. And if we break below, wait for the retest to take shorts again because I can always re-enter. But other than that, that's really all I'm looking for this next coming week. Well, if you're watching this tomorrow, because I'm coming out with this a little bit later, but if you're watching this on Monday, what I'll be looking for today, and if you're watching this on Sunday, what I'll be looking for tomorrow. But other than that, that's basically it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.